Hello, how you doing? Okay, the bards. So, the ancient shamans of my people, the druids, were witches, were shamans. They're the green robe, the blue robe, and the white robe. This is a green robe, which is an apprentice being taught by a white robe, Merlin, teaching Arthur, an elder teaching an apprentice. But there was the blue robes too, and that was the bards. So obviously you're not an apprentice for real long, and this is when you're an elder. So like the big bulk of it all is the bard. The bard, you've seen them in movies. They're the people with the harp that sing those poems and that tell the story and that. It's because that's why the druids are so hard to understand at this point, because they didn't write things down. They just memorized songs and poems. And like this book makes the point that that the rule is like if the story happens in fall, then they would tell the poem in fall, and they would make a mead out of the plants that are in season that during the fall and blah and etc. etc. They would tell the poem in the meadow where the poem took place, and they try to be as authentic in those type of ways as possible. But the bard, the songs they would sing and the poems they'd sing was the scriptures, was the sacred part of the religion, of our people. So nowadays, a blue robe Yan Sui is a modern day bard, and there's lots of people. This playlist is just about bards. It'll show you other people. There's lots of people that consider themselves modern day bards. One interesting video on this thing is the one about Tom Bombadil. Notice that there's the theory that Tom Bombadil is old and ancient because he's the songs and the music. The same with the Gelflings from the Dark Crystal. They tell their stories and everything with the songs, and the songs are the sacred thing. So in the Yan Sui, your songs, or in my case, my songs, they're sacred. They are about the things that I believe. They're real to me. Nothing could be more real. And so if you really want to get to know my beliefs, you can go even more personal by trying to understand my songs. One big important psalm is Psalm 68. Psalm 68 is the one, sing praises to his name, extol him that rideth upon the clouds. Some translations say clouds. That means cannabis. By his name Jah, and rejoice before him. It's talking about the hills, the high hills. Why leap ye high hills? This hill which God desireth to dwell in, and the Lord dwelleth in forever. So it's talking about the Ark of the Covenant. Zion is the Ark of the Covenant. And so sing unto him, sing unto God, ye kingdoms, sing praises. So here you can see clearly that in the last days that the good guys will be smoking cannabis. Says you hear Peter Tosh say this: let his enemies be scattered, let them that hate Jah flee before him. As the smoke is driven away, so drive them away. As the wax melteth before the fire. That the Peter Tosh has a song where that's the lyrics of the song. You probably didn't realize he was doing a psalm, but makes it clear the good guy is sing. Take the cup of salvation, which is cannabis, a cannabis pipe, and call upon the name of the Lord, Jah Rastafari. I will offer to thee sacrifice of thanksgiving, and will call upon the name of the Lord, the new name, Jah Rastafari. His foundation is in his holy mountains. The mountains of Ethiopia are higher than the mountains in Utah. And the Ark of the Covenant's not in these mountains, so it can't be called Zion. Glorious things spoken of thee, O God. I will make mention of Rahab, that's Egypt and Babylon, them that know me, and Philistia and Tyre. with Ethiopia. This man was born there. Haile Selassie is born in Ethiopia. And of Zion it shall be said, this and that man was born in her. So Haile Selassie is born in Ethiopia. And the highest himself shall establish her. That's, Jah was given a crown and established the government of Ethiopia. The Lord shall count when he writeth up the people that this man was born in there, born in Ethiopia. Haile Selassie was born in Ethiopia. As well the singers as the players on the instruments shall be there. All my springs are in thee. So again, the good guys are singing songs. And the smoke of the incense which came with the prayers of the saints ascended up before Jah out of the angel's hand. And behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto Son of Man. So like unto Jesus, because Haile Selassie is Jah incarnate, having on his head a golden crown and a sharp sickle. And he'll come and go like a thief in the night, kind of like the Lorax. In the midst of the street of it there was the tree of life, which is cannabis, shall bear 12 manner of fruits, and yielded her fruit every month. So in the book of, Jeremiah, it calls it a plant of renown. What plant of renown can you get 12 months of the year? Cannabis, right? You can go buy a satchel of herb any month of the. And the leaves of the tree are for the healing of the nation. But not only does it need to be accessible year-round and be a renowned plant and an incense you smoke historically in Jah's name, but it also has to have the powers to heal the nations. Industrial hemp and resinous cannabis, of course, has that ability. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. Wouldn't that be nice nowadays if people wouldn't need to agree? But that's how the story ends. It ends in peace. And they have right to the tree of life. Cannabis becomes legal, and there's peace, and the devil's bound, and we outgrow war. But we do it. The good guys are smoking herb and singing songs. Was Bob Marley a bard? He's from the tribe of Joseph, Britain.